I know that you want to be better. I know that you want to do better. I know that you want to dominate while trophy pushing and in war. So today I'm bringing you 5 of the best Town Hall 10 attack strategies in Clash of Clans. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and we're back inside of Clash of Clans today with more strategies for you to crush your opponents in war and while trophy pushing, starting out with a Pekka Hog attack. Notice the Pekka is coming into this base, luring that clan castle behind the wall wrecker, allowing for the wizards and the queen to take out that electro dragon with the help of that poison spell. The goal right here is for that wrecker to get on into the base, tanking for those Pekka and the heroes, and take down the bottom notch, the southernmost notch of that base, narrowing the base down so the Hog Riders can path around the base in a clockwise direction. And once they have their direction and their path set, it's pretty easy to have those hogs run themselves around the base, healing them as they go, and just making sure those hogs stay up, taking out all the defenses in their path. Notice this attack only took about 2 minutes to get done, and that's against a base that's really a Town Hall 11, but it's only the Town Hall that's an 11. Everything else is Town Hall 10 level, so really they're attacking a Town Hall 10 right here, besides a Town Hall that just has a little bit more HP than a Town Hall 10 would. But what a beautiful attack from Black and Yellow. Webb is getting this one done, showing us how, if you're into Pekkas and if you're into Hogs, had a 3-star with Pekkas and Hogs. Really great example right here, demonstrating a textbook way to utilize this strategy, so when war comes, you can use it and kind of look like the man or the woman in your clan, and you know, just be amazing with Pekkas and Hogs. Now, I mentioned to you guys that we have more than one strategy. We're actually looking at 5 different strategies today. So if you like this whole thing, if you love Clash of Clans, if you love strategies, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. We got daily Clash videos for you right here. Well, if you don't like Hog Riders, maybe you like Miners and Hog Riders. When you get to Town Hall 10, you unlock the Miners, which are the farming gods of Clash of Clans. And I love farming with nothing more than with the Miners once you get to Town Hall 10. But they are also part of one of the best strategies right now inside of Clash of Clans, and that is the hybrid strategy. And we have Saddle Tramp coming in right here, showing you how it's done against this Town Hall 10 base. You have the king on the outside, the baby dragon there as well, helping out with some funneling and helping to take out some defenses along the way. Queen stepping into that compartment and starting to narrow down the base. Now, like we saw in that last attack with the Hog Riders, we need to funnel the base so that the Hogs and the Miners can path in one direction. If the base is too wide, they're going to get spread out too much, and they are not going to be able to have the same effect as they would if they can go in one narrow path. Plus, this clan castle must be lured before the Hogs and Miners are dropped in, and the Queen has just done that. Electro Dragon Balloon coming out. Again, that poison spell being used, shutting down the defensive clan castle and allowing for our Queen to dominate that battle. Now the Queen looks like she's going to be making her way up along with these Miners and Hogs. Notice the giant bomb, so we're going to see that heal spell used a little bit early on the attack, but you know what? When those Miners and Hogs get a little bit lower in health, you better heal them up, because if they hit another giant bomb, you're in trouble. So heal when needed. Now notice, no more heal spells are left in the composition. We're sitting with our level 37 Queen walking herself through the base, so we should actually call that charging the base. And then the Miners and Hogs pathing along as well. We also have a bunch of wizards and that Pekka coming from the siege barrack, which was hiding down here in the south. But now the max level Hog Riders have come to play. They've come to the party, and they are, like I said, maxed level, stronger than any other Hog Rider in this attack. They're going to come on through and start slamming those defenses. Then the Miners can come in behind and clean up everything else. Now, I'm wondering, you know, if you notice the attack, all the other Hog Riders besides those max level Hog Riders died out. They just didn't survive the attack. So what if we did all Miners and then only Hogs in that siege barrack? I wonder how well that would work. But then it wouldn't be hybrid. And this is a hybrid attack, and that's how you get it done. Notch out the corner, send in the Hogs, the Miners with the Grand Warden. No, you don't have a Grand Warden, so what am I even talking about? If you were Town Hall 11, though, you would. But scratch that, because the Grand Warden is a Town Hall 11 hero. You know we wouldn't have a video unless we came in with a Queen Charge Lalo. Queen Charge Lalo. It's one of the best strategies in the game from Town Halls 9 through Town Hall 13. Although it does struggle a little bit right now at Town Hall 13, it does amazing work right here at Town Hall 10. Charging your queen into the base, getting that value. Look at the quad quake being used in this attack as well. Really going to get that massive value as the queen enters the base, takes out some solid defenses, lures the clan castle, and as you can see, already took down the enemy queen. Now notice we have a stone slammer as well, because when you become a Town Hall 10, you can have siege machines donated to you. If you're in a clan that does not have someone to donate siege machines, my recommendation would be to find a clan that does, or to rush someone to Town Hall 12 so you can get those siege. They're really imperative to your attacks as a Town Hall 10 attacker. And if you decide not to, because maybe you're in an all Town Hall 10 exclusive Town Hall 10 clan and you want to just follow the roots of Clash, well then that's cool. And you're doing that because you're trying to relive the old school Town Hall 10 days, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking to compete against clans that are not doing that, you better have some siege machines, so you'd better come with a Town Hall 12 to donate them. Notice that Stone Slammer coming in before those balloons and kind of tanking a little bit along the way. Look at the Stone Slammer has not even been touched. Haste spell is dropped, allowing for those balloons to go ham through the base, and the Lava Hound is popped by the air defense. Now those lava pups are going to spam out the rest of the defenses and clean up everything behind. And it looks like already we are looking at a triple. With that queen walking around the outside of the base, there's nothing that can slow her down at this point in time. Even if all the balloons died, even if the slammer went down, which it has still not even been touched, the queen would be able to get it done. This strategy is unstoppable. It takes some practice, and I suggest you practice in friendly challenges, but it is really an unstoppable, super powerful strategy if you get down the basics of this attack. Again, the best time to practice is in friendly challenges. Train up the army. Look at that swag poison on that builder's hut as well. You gotta love Queen Charge Lalo, guys. It never gets old, and I will master it myself one day too. But today is your day to train it up and start practicing. We have Warrior Tide on this attack. My buddy Warrior Tide coming in with the Pekka Hog Bat. Pekkas, Hogs, and then Bat spells coming along the outside, again attacking another Town Hall 11. Although this Town Hall 11 does not have an eagle, but it does have the Grand Warden pedestal, so a little bit more defense than you would typically see from a 10, but still, it's basically a Town Hall 10 max level. Now, if we look at the heroes, yeah, the heroes are a little bit low. A 30 king and a 27, it looks like, queen. Yes, that's exactly what we're looking at right here. King looks confused. Lava Hound comes out of that CC. Wall Wrecker will pound its way into the core, hopefully opening another tier of wall, and it does. Queen's going to step on up. Notice the Golem are there as well. Man, I'm telling you what, the Golem, Pekka tanking for the heroes going into the base, taking out a big chunk of the base, sending in Hogs on the back end, and then Bats on the back end as well. It seems that this strategy is unstoppable, possibly the strongest that we're seeing here yet today. Now the bowlers and the queen and the golem are getting into the guts of that base, but the queen has to deal with those lava pups. Notice all those pups surrounding her. Hog riders coming in from the western side of the base. They're making their way through. They are already a quarter of the way through what's left of the base, and now the bats from the opposite side. While the Pekka is tanking that wizard tower, the bats will be swept in from the eastern side, going around the rest of the base, and there are no more defenses that can stop those bats. Everything left over is a point defense, and this base was smashed by Warrior Tide out of black and yellow in this CWL. Queen's ability not even being used. Right here, probably seeing the most dominant of all the strategies yet. But there's one more to go, and I actually have to switch over to another clan to grab this strategy, but it's so good that I have to go there. So guys, while we get there, remember to use code ECHO whenever you're purchasing gems or purchasing anything inside of Clash of Clans. It directly hooks me up. And remember, well, just remember I love you guys. Now, I mentioned this strategy a little bit earlier on in the video. It's a queen charge miner attack. The miners that we saw with that hybrid attack strategy are now coming in this attack, just straight up miners. The power of the miner is back, and when I was at Town Hall 10 2 years ago, this was one of my favorite strategies to attack Town Hall 10 with, and it is still strong today. Now, I'm wondering what's going to come out of that siege barrack, and it looks like the queen was popped. The rage spell was a little bit late on this one. We have Thoki out of United Warfare coming in, plus the king coming in from the top as well. What needs to happen here is the base needs to be narrowed down. Things need to be funneled so that you can then get the miners in on a narrow part of the base. Clan Castle lore, a complete success. Poison spell right there. Now the problem is that dragon is on top of the healers, needing to freeze the dragon or else those healers will be gone, and that will rip things just a little bit. So the dragon's still beating on the healers. Queen is getting her revenge on that dragon right now, and down goes the dragon. Healers are alive with about a quarter health left. The siege barrack is now coming in from the western side of the base, and that's going to further narrow down the base. So far, we've seen so much value from just the queen and the king, and notice the healers swapped off the queen onto the king, and that always stinks when that happens. Although the king has his ability, and he's going to use it right there on the enemy queen, making sure that queen does go down. Now that the clan castle's gone, it's really safe to send in those miners, and it's important that you take out that clan castle before you send in miners, because if you saw the dragon that came through, that dragon would be brutal against the miners. They would have to outrun it, and it could be very difficult unless they have rage spells. Now notice out of the siege barracks, we have those max level hog riders. The pigs have come to town with the blue hammers, and this is what I was mentioning before. Do I think that queen charge miner with hogs in the CC is stronger than hybrid? And to be honest with you guys, I do. I feel like the miners have more ability. They heal up while they're underground. They don't get targeted while underground. So if an inferno tower's on them, it resets once they dip under the ground. I personally believe, and this is my own opinion, that queen charge miners with hog riders in the clan castle or in the siege barrack is stronger than hybrid, at least at Town Hall 10. And that's the focus of today, right? Town Hall 10. So yes, this strategy right here would be the one that I would be using if I were attacking in Town Hall 10 at another Town Hall 10 as well. So if I'm a 10, attacking a 10, this is the strategy that I'd feel the most comfortable going in with. But there's more, because I have an extra strategy. This is the top 5 Town Hall 10, but you know I'm gonna bring you 6 because we had another beautiful thing coming out of this clan, and I can't forget about it. I can't leave it behind. You must see this strategy. So a little bit of hype in the comments for one more attack, just for you. Now we saw Pekka BoBat. Let's take a look at Pekka BoBat coming in on this Town Hall 11. Although this Town Hall 11 has some Town Hall 10-ish level Inferno Towers, no Eagle Artillery, level 20 heroes. So the base is a little bit under-leveled. Even though you're looking at a Town Hall 11, it's not quite a Town Hall 11. But we can focus on the strategy anyway, because why not? Pekka BoBat is another one of those really strong meta strategies right now. Pekka bowlers and then back it up with those bat spells coming through the base. And when you get a base that's like this, a little bit under-leveled, you know you're in good hands with this strategy. You just got to look out for those wizard towers. That's the main thing to be careful of. You want to make sure that the wizard towers either get tanked by your kill squad or by an outside troop, or frozen with a freeze spell. If you let bats go into any wizard tower, bats are gone. Rip their dreams. It's all over. There we go. A dragon out of the CC plus an ice golem. Our queen is now taking care of that, plus the poison spell also. Those ice golem in the CC, they really shut down attacks momentarily, don't they? But look at the time. We have 5 bats. We have 5 bat spells, 2 freeze, 1 rage, a queen's ability, and this base is going to be crushed in 40 seconds. Crazy how quick this is going to happen. Now again, this is my 6th attack. This is not part of the top 5, although it very well could be. I just had to share it. And look at these bats coming through, sweeping through the base, taking out what's left. There's no more splash defenses left. It's all about points, and we could pop them out with those bats. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed bringing you today's video. And again, much love to Warrior Tide and everyone over here in United Warfare and Black and Yellow. I appreciate you guys always hooking me up with some of the best stuff in Clash of Clans. It just makes my YouTube channel a better place to hang out, and I hope you guys all decide to come back and hang out every day. So sub the channel and ring the bell, and remember, I am live streaming over on DLive Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. I want to see you there, plus my boy Klaus, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Links in the description. Go check it out. But we are out of here for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed your stay with me as I enjoyed making this video for you. Remember, be safe, check out this video before you go, and as always, be good.